how much are the games? 50p. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Change.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
She said 2 for that.
Yeah, how much is that one?
3 quid.
3 quid. Yeah, I'll grab that one.
£2.
These are being put away for the winter.
Yeah, 50%.
Yeah, be prepared.
We'll see what we can pick up next.
Morning. How much is the laptop bags? Yeah, I'll grab that one.
Thank you. Driving around.
Cheers. Thank you. I'll grab that one as well.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
You're sort of dancing in it. It's really scratching the floor.
Storage bin. £2.
Morning. How much is the cat one?
More.
What's the emblem on the front of there? I saw that this morning. What's it worth? 7 quid. It should be about 15 quid really. 20 quid. So
I don't know anything about it, to be honest.
It's unusual.
Yeah.
Just a fiver. Gotta be a bargain.
4 for this, 2 for this.
£7. 7. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
With this 7.
Hey. Feel the music. 50p an item. You got 2 pills? Thank you. Everything's 50p today.
Morning, Arch.
Hello, Anne.
Alright.
Yeah. Just have me a coffee.
Yeah, good.
Help yourself, Anne. Not a lot of choice, just books, magazines.
Yeah.
50p,
Morning. Grab that one.
mate. There you go. And yeah. Cheers, thank
mate.
you.
Thank you.
Oh,
It's a little psychotic here. No, he's trying to make a decision. Socko or Barbie? His 2 favorite playthings. Gets back up. Yeah, Randy! Oh, no! Right against the barbed wire bat. Right in the face of the inner puck.
hey, the get
Morning, how much is the guitar
Oh,
hero?
8.
5. Right, to just have a look
Yeah,
at it.
carry on. It's been in the loft, so. It's in the loft. I have got a DJ Eminence set to bring the brand new.
Yeah, alright.
And a drum kit to bring as well. I couldn't get them in the car.
You haven't got the little dongle to go with
No,
it, have
that's
you?
all that's
Ah, right, okay.
We probably have, but my husband in his wisdom got a box of these. So you can get them, so have a quick look at it, about £6. How you can get them, have a look on eBay. But at the end of the towards the end of the boot, you just put them.
Someone bought it for me for a present and I don't like it. Yeah, it's a floor cleaner.
50 quid.
£50, and that's the spare rollers and some chemical in there.
And the instructor. It's a rotary drive floor, so you've got 2 pairs. They just do that.
Morning, how much was the mouse? Sorry.
Underneath.
Yeah.
And it picks the wall up to it.
Right,
so it
yeah.
pushes down and picks it up.
Right, yeah.
The only downside that we
It works.
it's out for money, but
You
we
wouldn't
can't
take
use
3
it.
on it, would you?
I'd rather not.
As long as you don't want to change.
I should have change for you.
Oh, that'd be marvellous if you did.
So that sort of dries the floor, that's the
Yeah,
good
yeah, yeah.
But the downside is, if you use anything with foam, it feels
That's brill. Thank you
Perfect,
so
thank you.
much.
Yeah.
so you have to use
Oh, is this your stand?
Yeah, 5.
5 on that one. Do you know if that one's all working?
You know, it was my daughter's boyfriend's, and
Okay.
he got rid of his PlayStation, so he said, "Do you want these to sell?" And I said, "Go on then." So he has used them.
You wouldn't take 3 on that one, would you?
Couldn't get that now. Sorry.
That's all right.
Only because it's wireless, you know.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Probably the 4.
Alright, I'll have a think about it anyway. Hiya mate, I will grab that controller for 4. Cheers.
Oh, you want your hand?
Morning mate. Do you know if these are both, they both working?
With that works. This, I haven't got an Xbox anymore to test that, but I can't. It's sort of the lowest I can go really, because I know that they can trade in for decent money.
Yeah.
All good. That's one of them. I know, like I said, that they can trade in for decent money. I just haven't got the time to.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
put-
I'd probably keep that one, to be honest. I have got a Xbox 360 one, but it's always good to have a second one. Five the best.
It's the best I can do, mate. I'm sorry.
Give me an hand, you're going to get lost, brother.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
All right, mate.
You don't want to get lost, yeah.
Pound in that box
£2 that box, there's your price, and they can drive down some prices as well. I haven't put the price on these yet, but I need to do that, don't I?
I had this when I was little, but I don't think I've got the case for it anymore.
£2.50 for that, do you want that one? Two of them for a £5 if you want. How much is your pot, mate? £3. £3.
I'll grab those two for a £5. I'll just have a look through the rest of it as well. Morning, mate.
Yeah, mate, how you doing?
Is the Xbox all like tested and working?
Yeah, it's all. It's. I used it personally, so
Okay.
It's. It was all sat in my office. They're all set up, and I've just got to clear out. I haven't got room for them.
All the time.
All the all the time. That
Got
was
one
enough.
console left now. He had them all set up. When he
Hey, mate, you wouldn't take 30 on the Xbox, would you?
I'd meet you in the middle and do 40.
It's got 40 on the sticker.
Oh, has it got 40 on it? Ah, right, I thought I got more on it.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'll do it for 30. Yeah,
30?
yeah, so. I haven't got any bags or anything.
That's all right, I've got one. Don't worry.
You're 18 at the moment.
Awesome,
I
thank you very much.
hard drive out, one screw, took the hard drive out, blew all in there and everything, got the Hoover in there and stuff. But the rest of it, I couldn't figure out how to get the
Take
bloody
it
top off.
apart, just watch the wire strip.
Right, okay.
Because if the wire strip's that end, open it like it's like a penny. So,
Morning, mate. How much are the games?
£3 each, bro. Yeah.
You wouldn't take 2 on that one, would you, mate?
Okay. Lovely, thank you very much.
I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, I'll grab it. Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. This is my second car boot pickup video. I just want to say a massive thank you for the support on the first video. I had loads of comments, loads of likes and a lot more views than I expected for my first video. I think a massive part of that will be thanks to Retro Rummage, who shared my video, which was just insane. He's pretty much the reason I started making these videos. He's like the main car boot YouTuber that I've watched for like the last couple of years. So that was pretty cool to get that shared by him, and thank you for all the people that checked out that video and left me some really nice comments. So I'll say, yeah, this is the second car boot pickup video. I did go to a few car boots last week, and unfortunately the footage for that, I don't really have anything. I'm still getting used to the GoPro, and I had sound alerts off, so I didn't realise that my GoPro had actually just turned itself off because it had overheated. So I've fiddled with some video settings now, and I didn't overheat at all this weekend. But if you do want me to go through the pickups that I got at that car boot, so I did get quite a bit of cool stuff, I can certainly go through that in the next video, so just let me know if you do want me to go through those, even though I haven't got the actual footage of me picking up the items. But I'll go through what I got at today's car boot. So I went to 2 car boots today. These are my 2 Saturday ones. Weather was really nice today, so both car boots are really busy. So anyway, let's get into the pickups for this Saturday's car boot. So we got off to a really good start, and we got a copy of Call of Duty 2, the Game of the Year edition on Xbox 360. I didn't actually realise there was a Game of the Year edition. I know that Call of Duty 2 is a good one to look out for. So we paid 50p for that one. It's complete with manual, and it's got like a collector's edition bonus DVD. And yeah, so we paid 50p for that, and that goes in for an £8 voucher at CEX. So that's like way more than tripling my money, which is where I usually aim to be. So that's a really good pickup to start off the day. Can't remember what order I got all this stuff in, but I went back to the same guy because I didn't realise that this would have like a little bit of value, but again I paid 50p for this one as well, and that's a £1.60 voucher. And we also got, just trying to remember the order that I got it in, so I got this laptop bag. It's quite a big one, I think it's like a 17.3 inch laptop bag. Paid £1 for that one, and I reckon I can probably get around about 10 on eBay. I have sold quite a few of these before, and I usually try and get around 10 to 15 for those, so that should be a pretty decent pickup. We also got a controller holder from Fallout. Now I did actually get one of these for Christmas for a family member, and I think I paid like 20 quid for one in a box. I had a look on eBay, and some of the solds without the box is like £12–13, so yeah, that should be £3 into sort of £12 on eBay, so another decent pickup there. And then I think the last one that I got at the first car boot was this box set here, this Hollywood Musicals. I paid 50p for that. The guy was selling literally everything at his store for 50p, and I think that trades in for like a £1.20 voucher, so I'm just shy of tripling my money, but if I'm not too far off I will still go ahead with it and just try and get as much CEX voucher as I can. So yeah, not a bad start to the first car boot. Second car boot I probably got, well I definitely got a lot more stuff, and I'll go through that and try and remember again what order I got the stuff in. So I'm sure the first one that we picked up was this this mouse. So I paid £3 for that. I think she wanted £5 initially, and I asked her to do 3 because I looked on CEX and that trades in for a £9 voucher, so I managed to get it down to 3, which means I've tripled my money that way. I think the next pickup was this 6-axis PlayStation 3 controller. Condition looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look like it's been played with that much. Like, there's no wear to the rubber or anything. And I haven't had a chance to test this yet, but if it doesn't work, I can send it to one of my friends who does fix controllers. But I paid £4 for that. I tried to get him down to 3, because I think he asked for 5. And the 6-axis one trades in for a £16 voucher at CEX. So as long as it's all working, that'll be £4 into a £16 voucher. And we also got, I think just after that, we got a Guitar Hero controller for the Xbox 360. So it is it's a bit grubby, it needs a clean. The whammy bar is a little bit dodgy. It doesn't, like, once you push it down, it doesn't come back up, so I'm going to have to look to see if I can fix that. But I only paid £5 for that. I have tested it and it works. I mean, the springs did look a little bit rusty, but it seemed to power on fine and all these buttons worked fine. So I'll try and get that sorted, and then I think I'll probably keep that. I have got a Guitar Hero controller for the 360 already, but I thought I might as well just have a spare, so if I'm ever playing with my mates we can both play at the same time. But yeah, pretty happy with that as a £5 pickup, because they are quite expensive to buy from CEX or on eBay. I think CEX sell these for like 45 to 50, and eBay it's around the same sort of price. There was actually, you'll see in the footage, there was like a Guitar Hero 5 box with a PS3 Guitar Hero controller, but unfortunately didn't have the dongle, and it also wasn't actually the Guitar Hero 5 controller. It was the same as that one, I think, which I believe is the World Tour or Guitar Hero 3 guitar. So yeah, a bit of a shame that it didn't have the dongle for that boxed Guitar Hero 5 one, because that would have been a really good pickup. And then the next thing that I got, these are both just to go into my collection. So I got Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase on PS1. I did have this when I was little, and I'm sure I've probably got it knocking around somewhere still, but I definitely don't have the case for it. I think I've just got it in like a folder somewhere. And then I also got Lemmings. So I played that on the PSP, so I thought I'd just pick up this PS1 version. And they were £2.50 each, and they're both just going to go into my collection, so pretty happy with those pickups. I'm always happy to add to the collection from a car boot if I can. Obviously I predominantly buy my stuff from CEX using vouchers, but it's always nice to see things sort of in the wild at the car boots, and especially PS1 games, because I don't tend to see those that often at the car boot. So another thing that we got was God of War Ascension on the PS3. I do actually own this game, and I'm sort of midway through playing it. It's pretty good. I need to play through all of the God of War games, but I paid, I think, £3 for that one, and that's an £8 voucher. So not quite tripling my money, but pretty much there. I did ask if he'd do it for 2, but he wouldn't budge on the price and he went for 3, so I'm still pretty happy with that. That's almost tripling my money, so yeah, not a bad pickup there. I've just realised I completely forgot to go through something from the first car boot. It's a bit of a random item. It's this vintage kettle. So I paid a £5 for that. I know absolutely nothing about it. Nothing about the brand. It says it's like Caulfield Sig. Never heard of it. Crown Merton Ware. But it just caught my eye really. I tend to see a lot of this stuff sell at like flea markets for a lot more than that, so I thought I'd just pick it up. I did have a little check on eBay solds and like Google Lens. I can't find this exact one, but it's a bit of a mixed bag really. Some of them sell for like 15, some of them are listed at like 70, 80, so I'm sure my money's safe with a £5, and I'm gonna try and get around sort of 20 on eBay. I think I need to look into it a bit more, but I'm sure I can get at least sort of 15 quid for that on eBay. And then the last pickups to go through I think will be the Xbox bundle. So this was the most expensive one. I paid 30 for this. I think he had 40 listed on the Xbox with all the games, and then I'd asked if he'd do 40, and then he said he'd meet me in the middle at 40, which was the price on the box. Because I think he thought he'd priced it a bit higher, but he agreed to do it for 30, and I think what I'm going to do with this is, so like the only game of real value in that bundle was Simpsons Hit and Run. So I think CEX sell that for 22, and they'll give you a £14 voucher. It's got the manual and everything. They don't differentiate with and without manual for that one on Xbox. I think it's just GameCube where they do that for Hit and Run. And then the other 3 games that have like a small bit of value is Sonic Heroes, Driver Parallel Lines, and this Crimson Skies, which I've never heard of. So those 3 games, I think they go in for a £2 voucher each. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to voucher those 4 games, which should be £20 in CEX vouchers. And then the rest of the games are, none of them are great really. In terms of value, there's Tony Hawk's Underground's probably the most valuable there, and I think that sells for like a £5 on CEX. So I'm gonna sell that with the Xbox as a bundle on eBay. I did have a look at some sold listings. It does all work by the way as well, I should say. I have tested it and it works fine. So yeah, it comes with 1 controller, and then you've got this heavy original Xbox. And yeah, I looked on eBay for some of the solds, and bundles with games tend to go anywhere between sort of like 60 and 80. So I'm sure I can probably get about 60, 70 quid for that. So I'm making a profit on that, and then what I send into CEX for vouchers is basically just free vouchers at that point. So yeah, pretty happy with this Saturday's car boot pickups. I've got quite a few items. A couple of things to keep for the collection, like the Guitar Hero guitar and the PS1 games, and then a decent amount to sell on eBay and send into CEX for vouchers. So yeah, not a bad week. As I say, let me know if you want me to go over the pickups that I got at last week's car boot, where I haven't got the footage of me actually buying the items, because I did get quite a few cool things there which would be nice to show you, but as I say, I'm not sure if you'd be as interested without the actual footage of me picking them up. So yeah, pretty decent day in terms of pickups. I just want to say thank you again for the support on the first video. I was sort of blown away really by the amount of likes and comments and views that I got on that video. Again, a massive thank you to Retro Rummage for sharing that video. I do really appreciate that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. Let me know in the comments down below if I did miss anything of value that I should have picked up. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more car boot content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.